Hello guys, I wanted to share a video. I had an experience with copart. So basically, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been chasing a Godzilla engine for my 56 swap. And so I've been bidding on a vehicle, and my advice to you is if you're bidding a vehicle, be patient. Eventually you will be able to get it sometimes, and especially I've seen it on the last couple of years. I mean, the prices for salvage cars have been completely outrageous. I believe that you pay more for damaged cars than what you will pay out there. In some cases, okay, not every instance, but in some cases. So anyway, I was bidding on a vehicle, and I found one, and it was located in Lufkin, Texas, and I liked it. I was just having a hard time pulling the trigger on it, and then I was just second guessing myself. Anyway, I lost it. They had an option where you could just buy it now, and it took me a little while to decide whether I was going to buy it or not, so I lost it. And that's not what the video is about. So basically, after deciding that I was going to go ahead and pull the trigger on a vehicle, for my 56 swap, I was searching, and I found another one, but this was in New Orleans, which is about 5.5 to 6 hours away from me. I was bidding on this vehicle. They put it on the auction. It did not sell. I was a high bid. They called me. They offered it to me at a price, but I wasn't willing to pay that price. So they I guess they deleted my bid, and then they put it on the auction again. And they did that 3 times. On the 3rd time, I was a high bid one more time, but the price have significantly dropped down. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and get it, and so I was a high bid again. They called me. They said, this is what we want for it, and before I paid for it, I decided to go out there and pick it up. And so I had to get a trailer. This is a 25 feet long van. And then I decided to just go ahead and get ready and just start driving over there. So I got up about 3 a.m. and I drove all the way to New Orleans. And I got in there. I've told them who I was. I have all my stuff with them, and I was wanting to purchase the vehicle, but I've told them I wanted to see it. So I showed up there about 10. By 12, they actually let me preview the vehicle. And so then I went back after seeing the vehicle, and I told them, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And then they came out with here's the funny part of the whole thing. They came out and they told me that I needed it to reserve a spot to be able to pick it up, and which is total bullshit, because I was already there. And I explained to the lady, I said, look, I'm coming from far away. I've never had to do this in any of the other locations, and I bought a few cars from them, and I never had to do that. I said, you just please, be understanding. I'm here. They already showed me the vehicle. This was a vehicle that I had to self-load, so I didn't even need their help. I just needed access to the yard so I can get it myself. And no, they didn't help me, so I had to drive back all the way from New Orleans back to Houston, and it was just, a wasted day. I was upset. I got a headache, and once they told me I could not get it, I talked to the lady. I said that I needed help. I asked to speak with the manager. Of course, the manager was gone for the day. That was about 3 o'clock. So I decided to go ahead and leave. I have gotten a headache. I hadn't eaten anything all day, so I'll just call it quits for the day. I left, and I drove 5.5 hours going back home. So I made it back. Went to sleep, and I decided, I do want this vehicle. I do want to pursue that dream. So I went ahead and scheduled a pickup for the vehicle. And while this happened, I emailed the manager, and they apologized. They said that will never happen. That should not happen. If anybody's going from far away to get a vehicle, they should be able to pick it up no matter what. And especially if you're a customer, have a premier membership with them. But anyway, they admitted they made a mistake, and I was just so mad, because sometimes you go to places and people are so uninformed. They work there, and they just make your life miserable, and they make me lose obviously my day, which started at 3 a.m. and I had to pay fuel. I spent probably $600-700 on the day to go out there and pick up the vehicle, and then on the end I didn't get it because someone who worked there was not informed, and they just didn't care. Anyway, so my advice to you is, if you're going to be buying a car, if you're going to be previewing a car on Copart, go ahead and make a call. Make sure that they're going to let you in and see the vehicle, buy it. Mention to them and that you're going to be picking it up. If your intention is to go there and buy it, like go preview it and buy it, just have everything ready that you're going to need, and make sure they know what you're going to be doing, because I mean, this is BS. I mean, you're probably going to be losing time, and most people just buy pretty close to their location, which is not a big deal, but you still will lose your day. So my advice to you is, if you're going to be buying a car from Copart, go ahead and make the call. Go ahead and schedule like a pickup and make sure that everything's good to go, so when you get there you don't lose your day. Because on my experience, I mean, I lost a little bit of money all my day, and I hate when I lose my days, because I feel like this is a day that I'm not getting back. And obviously I was tired from being sitting on the car for 11-12 hours on a day, you know, and just having to be far away from home. And if anything happens, I'm always the one who's fixing the problems or situations around the house. So anyway, so the point is this: if you're going to be buying a car, call them up, let them know what your plan is, make sure that everything's going to go the way you want, so you can avoid losing your time. So that's all for today. I just wanted to give you my advice on my experience, and I hope you guys have better luck, and hopefully this will not happen to anyone out there. Stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you.